Welcome to Rom Wills Money Matters. Keep your eyes open for more income streams. Always keep your eyes open. I'm gonna tell you something now. And this is wisdom that my grandmother gave to a woman on our street who was invariably a second mother to me. And this some wisdom I always took because, and I mention my grandmother a lot, rest her soul, but she knew she was magic with money. Money management. She was management. I thought she was rich coming up. I'm looking back now. She was at most a grade 4 in the government, but she used to always make her money. So she did stuff. So, when she had advice on money, Ron was listening. Even during teenage rebellion years, Ron was listening. But check it out though. You want to keep your eyes open for more income streams. Now, it could be simple. Like, say you're on a job. Now, I was mentioning something about a second mother to me. She had told her, hey, get a part-time job. And then make that your fun job and everything. And she did that. My second mother did that, rest her soul. But here's the thing. She was making so much money, it was great. Man, she was giving away stuff. I was like, man, getting nice cars and giving them away. She was making money, but she had that income stream because that was her fun job. And it was just two streams, but sometimes that's all you need. Like if you're working 9 to 5 now, unless you got like a bunch of children at home, a wife, you can't really do it. If you got free time, work on a part-time job. I always joke about having 1,000 jobs. I always joke about it. Now, of course, I ain't literally have 1,000, but I had probably more than average. I did a lot of things. And I remember I'm working for the government, right? So I'm making some money there, but then I started my publishing business. But then I also had a part-time job. Why? I didn't have children at the time. I wasn't married. I didn't have children at the time. I was like, shoot, because there was some days I start off 7 o'clock and end at 11 o'clock. I had a part-time job and still, did that and still did my publishing business and vending and everything. But I had the time. See, you wanna do in this day and age. There's a lot of jobs out. Let's put it like that. There's a lot of jobs. And there's nothing wrong with getting a part-time job, having a second job. Like a lady friend of mine, she would work on like 2 jobs, even though she didn't have to. She was married. She was married. Not that type of lady friend, but just a friend. And she was married. Her husband was making $500,000. My husband was making $500,000, but she still had time. She's older, she had time. So she had extra money to do stuff that she wanted to do. Look, always keep your eyes open. Like I said, if you just working on a 9 to 5, you got time, get a part-time. Okay, that's 2 income streams right there. You can use the second income stream to, you might have to help out, but really, especially if you're making money to cover all your bills, get something. In my book, Nice Guys and Players, I recommended that all men always get a job that's something they can control, a business. Even if they're making $100,000, now you might be thinking $100,000, that's a lot what they need to do. No, if you got time, you're young especially, if you don't have children, shoot, get that extra job just to build up your savings. And see, I'm just saying that. Even if you're in business, let's talk about business now. You can still have multiple streams. Like I had money coming from different places. Like hypothetically, let's say, because I do make a lot of money on YouTube. And I remember years ago, this was 2017, they had that ad apocalypse, where a lot of people weren't making as much money as they should. I always remember that. That's part of the reason I'm motivated to have multiple YouTube channels. Also around that time, there were some women going after channels in the manosphere. And my name was mentioned too. I was just like, whatever. But I said, if something happened to this channel, I got my other channel. But what those were, yeah, they all come in one check, but still multiple streams. I'm making money off of every channel. Even my one channel I had for the ladies that's been on hiatus, and that's a long story. I'm still making money off of that channel. I'm like, okay. But then I got platforms outside of YouTube that I'm making money off of, you know? So, but that's multiple for me. Whatever you're doing, regardless of what you're doing, figure out, okay, say you have a business. Okay, how can I make more money off of this business? What can I do? Like, let me use an example, barbers. You got some barbers out there who, okay, their main thing is cutting hair, okay? And you can make a lot with that, but they also have products. They have products like shampoos and stuff, beard products. Sometimes I've heard of some barbers who might have clothes. They might have clothes. You go in there, they got some stuff hanging up. I mean, there's a lot they can do. You know, maybe they might take on teaching or something. That's another income stream. And those are just barbers. Regardless of what you do, figure out what you can do to make extra money off of it. You know, keep your eyes open just based on what you're doing. You know, of course, if you're working a 9-to-5 job or part-time job, maybe a couple part-time jobs, what can you do extra? I've known some people who've done that. And like I said, I was doing it, and that was just my extra money. That was my fun money. You know, some people will call it that. Or if you have a business, okay, how can you expand your business no matter what it is? What can you do to expand it? I don't care what it is. Say your business is cutting grass. Okay, you start that, but maybe you can do a lot more. Maybe you could say, well, I can also do some gutter cleaning and stuff. Maybe you can expand that, whatever. You know, I don't know. Like, look at your business and say, okay, this is the main thing I'm doing. What else can I add to this? How else can I bring in some money with this? Or even whatever business you can do. Nothing say you stuck with just one business. Nothing at all is saying you stuck with one business. Who's to say you can't have 2 or 3 businesses? And you have some people out there like that, you know? And you got plenty of people. Shoot, you got people online, they'll say, well, I'm doing this, this, and this. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Now, some people might try to look down on it, but if you got multiple streams of income, you don't have to worry about anything, no matter what happened. Like I said, if something happened to one of my YouTube channels, I'll be like, okay, well, I ain't doing that. But then all of a sudden my Patreons, I got 2 Patreons, they explode, you know? If something happened there, then I can go over to yet another site. And then I haven't even looked into like some other like platforms I could be on. I haven't even looked into them yet. I haven't had to, but I can. And even then, even with all I do, I still get book sales. I still get book sales. So multiple streams. I got multiple streams. Keep your eyes open for multiple streams. Don't just, in this day and age, I would say don't rely on just one, no matter how much money it's making. Always have something, or at least an idea about something. And if you have the time, like I say, if you don't have children, especially if you're young, you unmarried, you don't have children, shoot, you got all the time in the world. You have all the time in the world. And see, you want to take that time, use that time to have that freedom. Financial freedom is very important. So I want y'all to think about that. Keep your eyes open for multiple income streams, more income streams, all right? So that's all I have for now. Y'all know the deal. Let's go make that money.